Welcome in, my beautiful Aries friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me in my new studio. So this is something that I've been visualizing for a long time, and it's finally come to fruition. So manifestations that are becoming real. I feel this is the theme for you today, Aries. This is the energy that is moving through your life over the next 2 weeks of May and into the month of June. So those of you that are brand new to here, welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear. So this is what I'm feeling for you today. The energy in this studio is absolutely awesome. And I'm feeling really good. And I feel that you are also feeling really good in your experience, Aries. And look at this, your guardian angels are letting you know that you are breaking away any kind of illusions in your life, in your world. And I feel you naturally have this ability, or you have recently developed it and even strengthened it. So your message today is elevate your perspective and look beyond the limitations that have been imposed upon you. You are here to dissolve constraints, to bring harmony, and raise consciousness. Go do exactly that. So once again, Aries, elevate your perspective, and look beyond the limitations that have been imposed upon you. You are here to dissolve constraints, bring harmony, and raise consciousness. Go do exactly that. So this is a very powerful message for you today. Spirit wants you to know that you are divinely guided and divinely protected. And these illusions, I feel there's some sort of truth that you have seen recently, and you've been going back to that truth because I feel you already knew it, but maybe you didn't know what it looked like, right? It feels like you're not exactly sure, but you're having to go back there. So we've got the King of Pentacles. This is a divine masculine energy, and I feel that you have been tapping into your masculine energy recently, much more active. You feel more in control in a way. I feel you're not meant to tightly control or hold on to things or energy, but rather allow yourself to be in a balanced state with this. So this King of Pentacles is letting me know that you're incredibly powerful at this time, Aries, that you are someone that is able to build and create the desired reality you want. It doesn't matter what people are saying outside of you, whatever opinions they have or advice they're giving. I feel you know yourself really well, and you know exactly what you want. And that is that. So that is the King of Pentacles. Queen of Cups as well. So we got divine masculine, divine feminine here. So they are encouraging you to really focus on your heart center, to really focus on taking care of yourself a little bit more. Some of you take really good care of yourself, but I feel there's something more here that they're trying to connect you to as you're moving through your experience. They're trying to connect you back to you in a way. So Queen of Cups, we have the Nine of Wands as well. So some of you are exhausted, right? And I feel that there's an accomplishment here. You have reached the finish line. It took a lot for you to get here, but nothing can really stand in your way, Aries. This is the vibe I'm getting off of you, as you are someone that doesn't let any kind of, blockages stand in your way because you are determined to remove them. So this is the energy I'm feeling here. So I feel you're changing things up in your life. I feel you've been clearing away things in your home. You may have been I feel there's something different that is happening here with you. So you're going to have to share with me what this is. So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So there is a lot that is happening for you right now. You are divinely supported at this time. I feel this month of May has been really good for many of you out there. And as you are now reaching the end of May into June, there is something incredibly powerful happening where I feel you're completing a chapter and stepping into a new one. And you just the way that you're being very intentional right now, Aries, I feel this is a superpower that you have, the ability to foresee things, the ability to problem solve your way through, the ability, I feel this is your perseverance and your determination, like you're using all your superpowers here and they are working for you really well. Now, before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating with you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So this King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups could be two separate people in your life. This could be, these are actually supporting energies, is what Spirit is saying here. It doesn't matter if they're showing up in light or dark energy, they are supporting you in some way. Okay, so your soul is evolving through these experiences you have with others. And here with the King of Pentacles, I feel this is something that is awakening within you. It is something that I feel has always lived inside of you. And you have been working with this, the divine masculine, and this is showing in the results of your experience. Like, I see that you are accomplishing things, you are reaching goals, you're ticking off those boxes, and you're getting shit done. Like, this is what it feels like. You know what it is that you desire to create. So you're going to go out and do that. And it's like boss energy, right? And there is this softness to it in the background because I feel this is, work mode, and then there's off mode where you are more relaxed, you are within your experience. So I feel that you already, Aries, live a balanced life, or you know how to create that balance. Now, if you're feeling that you're not in a space of balance, if things feel chaotic, this is something that Spirit is encouraging you to do and put some energy and effort into creating a balanced environment, a balanced you, like balancing even the inside of you. This is, in your mental health, your physical health, and your spiritual health to create some peace and calm there. I always work with my nervous system, right? So I'm learning to become more aware. This is like building a muscle. I feel you have built a lot of muscles, Aries, and you have the ability and the capability to build these muscles through structure, through a system. So as you're moving through the next 3 to 4 weeks of your life, Spirit is encouraging you to implement some sort of schedule for yourself, some sort of rhythm, flow. So in my own experience, I have my morning ritual where I am putting on my makeup, listening to music, and I'm tuning into the energy I'm bringing into these readings, into your reading today, right? So, and then I'm doing all of my filming. I've got about a few hours that I do that. So I have structure. I put myself in a system. The evenings, like after 7 o'clock and on the weekends, are my free time. And I can do whatever I want there. This is how I set myself up. So I feel that the King of Pentacles is representing, your environment, this material experience you're in. It's like me sitting in the studio with everything around me, how I've organized it and how I'm making it work to create what I desire, what I see in my mind, right? To connect with you. So I have the ability and the power to do that. And I'm using all of that power by actually creating this, right? So you are a manifester and you're a very powerful one, Aries. And you know what? I feel you are someone that shows others how it's done. Like, this is just what I'm getting here. And maybe, what you're desiring, what you're seeing for yourself is much more grand or not like what other people would visualize, right? So there's almost like this friction there with that, or people telling you something that you know is not for you, right? So it's kind of like, and this isn't arrogance. Like, I feel there's a little bit of thinking there may be arrogance here, but you know what you want, and there's nothing wrong with knowing what you want. So this is where you're standing your ground, speaking your truth. You already know. You already know, so trust that inner knowing. Okay, so it's kind of, you know what, I usually, whenever I hear that, you already know, Ria, and I'm like, what is it that I know? But I know what it is that I know, and I don't know why I do this whole thing where I'm like, what is it that I know? So Queen of Cups, this is the divine feminine, and here I'm getting peace, so I'm seeing the balance. You're going to have to share with me, Aries, what is your routine? Like, what is it that is a non-negotiable for you? You can share with me in the comment section below, because I'm getting a lot of non-negotiables. So right now, exercising for me is a non-negotiable. Brushing my teeth every morning is a non-negotiable. Flossing. So flossing, I have a hard time with, but I've been making sure I get up and every night floss my teeth because I want to keep my gums healthy, right? And sometimes I forget about my teeth. I brush them every day though. Queen of Cups. This energy is so full. It is an energy that is very intuitive. It is someone that, again, with the energy of the King of Pentacles, you know what feels right to you. You know what feels good, what doesn't. So you trust that. And I see you using the superpower more in your life, and you being called to use it more if you haven't. This is where, this is how I move through my experience, right? I feel into everything. This allows me to channel. It allows me to bring up the words, the language without rushing it. I do find that the energy of rushing is in a lot of our lives, right? And for me, I get a flood of information coming in, and I want to say it all at once and say it really quickly, where it would sound like gibberish, because I can't speak many words at once. I have to speak one word at once. So I have to allow myself to be at peace. And there's a lot of love in the peace that I feel. And I feel that this is something that Spirit wants you to also feel, or you have been feeling. That's why I'm picking up on it. It's spreading, it is expanding. And I feel the way that you connect with people, the way that people perceive you, the way that they receive your energy is loving, very kind, very compassionate. And there may be someone in your life, I feel this might be a mom or a grandmother. This could be also a father. There's like a very loving energy here, someone that has shown you this, right? And it could be someone else where you see it or you desire it. And because you know what it is, you know what it feels like, you are able to create it and connect with it. So I feel this is the way that you manifest. Physical touch is coming in for you as well. I don't know why that's coming in. Touch, your sensory ability. I feel some of you are sensitive souls, rare, sensitive souls that are able to really connect with others, like through the way that you're able to pick up on their energy, the way that you're able to notice a lot of things that most people don't notice. I feel you have this power, and you have been using it as you've been moving through your world. So, seeking out opportunities, like, when they come in, you know exactly when to pounce to get an opportunity. Like, this is what it feels like. I'm getting the animal jaguar coming in for you. So I don't know. I feel this is a spirit animal that is guiding you. We're going to pull another spirit animal from this book and see what the spirit animals are wanting to share with you. But this is someone who is fully embracing themselves, unapologetically. This is someone who is, they're, I don't feel like there's a care in the world what anyone even thinks of them. They're going to be who they are unapologetically. So perhaps you have been stepping into this version of yourself where you are walking and living and breathing it. And I feel this is exactly where you're meant to be. This is where Spirit is guiding you if you aren't there, right? So I want you to pay attention to the numbers that are coming through these cards as well. So we have the number 14, 13, and 9. Okay, see, these are light codes that you might be seeing because they're connecting you to all the messages that are coming through these cards. And I'm seeing an offer. Okay, so I'm seeing some sort of an offering. This could be a job opportunity. This could be some sort of project you are able to work on. I'm seeing someone coming in and offering you some sort of support. And I feel over the next, like the month of June is going to be incredibly powerful. And any kind of timing that you're holding on to right now, Aries, like maybe this has to do with your age. I feel there's like a connection. There's a relationship here. There is something you're kind of pondering, you're wondering about, right? I feel love is definitely in the air and you've gone through a lot in your love life, Aries. I feel you're in a place right now where you're manifesting what is in alignment with you, who is in alignment with you. So everything is coming together for you right now. And there's something you're seeing here on the horizon. I feel there's a vision here. You have a dream, something you've been thinking about more recently, maybe even dreaming about. There's like this longing. And yeah, I'm just getting another person entering the space here with you. What is going on? Someone is throwing you off here, Aries. What is happening here? I'm just getting this like offering of love. I feel this person is holding this watch because I feel time doesn't matter to them, even though they're holding the watch, or maybe age doesn't matter to them. And I feel you're being very picky here, or almost you've got your crown on, so there's no rush to get into anything here. You're almost like being very picky and choosy because you can, right? So I want you to enjoy this experience. This is what the Nine of Wands is to stop and smell the roses, to be there within the experience and enjoy what this is for what it is or what it's not, right? I feel you're very aware, but there's almost like this doubt. But I want you to trust what it is that you know. It doesn't matter what anyone is telling you. It's okay to take the advice. And I feel the advice is legit because people around you care. But I feel that you know what you need to do within your experience. So trust yourself in that. And yeah, you're ready. Like you've been ready for this. This is something I feel you have always desired. Something is coming in for you. This chapter that you're stepping into, there is something ending right now. This is a whole experience you're moving through. And as you step into this, there is this like feeling I can't seem to describe. It feels very solid, like you've made a decision. You're like, I'm ready. I'm here. I'm ready to do this. And it feels like you're coming full circle. It just feels like, I don't know, I feel you're not like those around you, Aries. There's something unique, and that is your power. I feel that others are able to, they admire you, the way that you're able. I feel you have a lot of energy, and this is showing me your energy. I'm just seeing this energy feels like it's exhausted, but also excited at the same time. So I feel I'm a little confused with this. And like, what is even happening here for you, Aries? You could share with me in the comment section below. Um, the part about you going through a lot keeps coming up here for me. And maybe you've been thinking about that recently. Maybe you have been giving yourself a pat on the back, like, you know what, I've done well. Even though I've gone through these experiences, I'm here now. What hasn't broken me has made me stronger. And you are way stronger. And I feel that this experience that you are in right now feels like one of the best experiences of your life. Even though you've gone through hardships, maybe even recent ones, you're in a place right now where you feel really good and you're looking at that next chapter. You're like, okay, I'm ready for this now. Yes, I just recently went through this, incredibly challenging experience or whatever it was, but now I'm ready for whatever this new experience is. I'm ready to take this on. Make sure you rest. Make sure you refill that tank in your physical, your mental, your spirit energy. Because sometimes we can rush into things without fully recuperating or rejuvenating ourselves. So take things slow here. There's no need to rush into anything. What is yours is going to be yours. And you're building a solid foundation. I feel that you have changed and your environment is soon about to show that, or has been showing that. You're being very picky, choosy about even where your attention goes, the things that you're doing, the things that you are eating. And I feel that this is a confirmation for you that you are stepping into a higher version of yourself. Like you've already stepped in, you're already there. And it's just going to grow and expand from here. So I'm seeing abundance. I'm seeing prosperity. I'm seeing tons of love. I'm just seeing that you are in a glow up era. Aries, this is what it feels like, a glow up era. This is what you're stepping into as you move into the end of May and into June, right? July, August. Like I'm just seeing a glow around you. So I feel that maybe you have been taking care of yourself and you aren't rushing into anything. You're going to take your time this time, right? You've seen it all. You've been there, you've done that. So this is awesome. I love what is coming through for you. We're going to pull a spirit animal and see which animal is guiding you as you're moving through these next few weeks in your life, Aries. And it's going to bring you some guidance. So we are getting Wasp spirit. You may have seen a wasp. Sometimes life stings. 64 is the number here. You might have seen this number. 64 hours is what I'm getting around the card message here. And June the 4th is coming in as a date for you. So sometimes life stings. Sometimes it does. And you might be going through a sting right now. So let's see what this message wants to share. So not all that spirit creates in nature is easy to love. But when we look through the eyes of wasp spirit, we recognize that even though sometimes life stings, there is a purpose for pain just as there's purpose for wasps in the natural world. Wasps keep insect populations down, supporting the growth of plants. And so too, the sting of life may hurt, and you may feel deeply disappointed or even resentful that wasp spirit has shown up. But you will soon come to see that spirit has something wonderful in store for you from that. So you may well come to realize that being stung led to something far better than you had envisioned for yourself. Perhaps behind the scenes, wasp spirit was conspiring with spirit to ensure that you could grow something of value to you. Spirit has a plan and wasp spirit plays a part. Have you ever looked back and been glad your prayers weren't answered because the path you took led to something far better? Wasp spirit is a reminder to reflect on those times, for today's sting may hurt, but something far better awaits you. Now, I'm going to read you the protection message as well because I'm feeling called to. Are you holding on to anger, jealousy, or resentment because you got stung? Or could you have just stung yourself by comparing yourself to others? There will always be someone else who is more successful, who is more happier, thinner, richer, etc. Jealousy is the false belief that you can't have what you want or someone can take it away, or take away something that was supposed to be yours. Let it go and release all those feelings that are making this sting hurt long after the stinger has been removed. Wasp spirit has woken you up, and now you are called to trust that disappointment can lead you to a different and better path. Align with spirit now and trust that this too shall pass, and it is already doing so. For the pain subsides when you stop telling yourself the story of how much it hurt. All right, so perhaps something stung recently and you're finding yourself caught up in it. And this is where spirit is letting you know that sometimes these stings happen because there's something better ahead, and they're letting you know there's something better ahead here, Aries. So let that sting go. Let's pull that stinger out. If you've been stung by a bumblebee or a wasp, I don't like wasps. Honestly, if I see wasps, I will scream. That's an automatic reaction. And I will run for my life because I find that wasps are assholes and they don't care. They're just going to sting you. So your angel number to close and seal your reading today is 9090. You're being shown the way right now. Trust in divine guidance and trust in divine detours. So your angels are guiding you at this time, Aries. You are under spiritual influence. Okay, so assistance is here. They want you to take the higher road. All right, take the higher road in something. And you might be resonating with the angel here. You may have seen someone in your life that resembles this angel. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.